for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air is Mahomes. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Sharp. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On play action. Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Broncos getting the road victory. So they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver. Throwing is McCarthy. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. He may go.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
They'll run on 1st down. Sharp. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 8th rushing touchdown, his 12th overall. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a give right side. Sharp. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Sharp. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. If you look at this Bronco defense, they come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And the Broncos will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he's got it inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Harvey is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Throwing now is Mahomes. This is caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 32 yards. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
McCarthy off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Throwing again, McCarthy.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Now McCarthy.
And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5.
The Broncos at 11-1 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. To the air again, McCarthy. His throw caught right on the 6. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
At the 6-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. Aubrey now for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the Broncos' 33-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Mahomes to throw once more. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. A minute 55 left to go in the 1st half of play. Six plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color. Hey, 57. Yellow. Hey, 57. What's that?
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this 1st half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And
tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. McCarthy operating from the gun. Now a run here off the up.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
J.J. McCarthy
In the final seconds of the first half.
and the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
This is going the other way.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. And some room to work. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football. And now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On first down. They'll go to the ground attack. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Broncos have taken the lead here this third quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
On 3rd down, it's Sharp. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up
Over a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. Here's Smith now to return. Able to slither by. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Hey, 43, 15, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ripley. Let's go, Lou, Eddie. Easy.
He'll drop to throw. Mahomes will do it himself. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
15. Yellow.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. On the return, here comes Lewis. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On play action, McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. And he is caught. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that well. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey.
This to make it a 2-score game. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
And Charles, his name etched in the NFL record books. Just the 2nd field goal ever made from 66 yards as he ties Justin Tucker's NFL record.
And everything had to go right for that field goal to be converted. The snap, the hold, the protection, all had to be perfect. No wind working against you, and he nails that one. Congratulations on an incredible kick.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Mahomes now to throw.
First down on the Chiefs.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
It's caught inside the 25. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 21.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A 28-yard gain.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Touchdown!
Chris Olave
From 21 yards away.
And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Buckers on target.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Bucker on to kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
And they bring it to the ground just shy of midfield.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shaq. Go. Go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
31-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sutton.
And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. And his kick is good. And it will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
This is 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw it.
He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Xavier Worthy. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
15.
Mahomes.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's sharp. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Mahomes.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Yellow.
Mahomes will throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Hey, 43. Really? 15. Attack.
Mahomes. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
Hey, 43. 15. Yellow.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. He'll try to do it himself. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Now another shot here at the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Chiefs 38, Broncos 36. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice